This is the world famous DJ Z Nights, and you're in the mix with the one and only Red, aka Thugalina Jolie, aka Banshee Block Podcast. Let's get it.
Slow songs, they for skinny hoes. Can't move all of this here to one of those. I'm a thick bitch, I need tempo. Fuck it up to the tempo. Pity pat, pity pat, pity pity pat. Look at my ass, it's fitty fitty fat. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty kitty cat. Pour me a glass, boy, I like my water wet. Throw it back. Catch that. I need a jack for all of this ass, but it won't go flat. Baby, come eat some of this cake. He look like he could gain a little weight. Lick the icing off, put the rest in your face. Slow songs, they for skinny hoes. Can't move all of this here to one of those. I'm a thick bitch, I need tempo. Fuck it up to the tempo. Fuck it up to the tempo. Fuck it up to the tempo. Slow songs, they for skinny hoes. Fuck it up to the tempo. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Boyfriend watching. Oh, now you wanna knuckle up. Get on this ride, baby. You gon' have to buckle up. Thick thighs, save lives. Call me little buttercup. All means necessary. My ass is not an accessory. Yeah, I said it. Accessory. Twerk skills up on legendary. Slow songs, they for skinny hoes. Can't move all the way.
What up? Welcome to the Black and Your Girl Red. I don't even know what episode this is, but welcome back. After the 4-year anniversary on Thursday, got an episode that dropped. Make sure y'all check it out. I'm talking about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, all that bullshit. But I have a guess.
So
we're in my room. It's in a secret location. Nobody knows where I live at. Not a soul. And we're having a vibe out Saturday night. That's what it is. We're smoking. Here you go. Take some of that. We're drinking Remy. I got Taty on the block. Say what's up, girl.
What's up? How do you do?
Sounds so relaxed. She's very chill right now. She's like leaning back in the chair with her feet up. She's very, very relaxed. It's a Saturday night in Louisville. We're not doing a damn thing. So I said let's put one in the books. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk some shit.
Okay, what you want to talk about?
I mean, there's so many things to talk about, isn't it?
Well, one thing I do want to say,
you gotta talk
I do nails.
Yes, plug the business.
So if you can follow me on Chicana Nails, Chicana_nails, that's CHICANA_ nails on Instagram. Yeah, I have my online booking on there, so
hook it up. I'll be sending everybody to Taty.
Bling.
Yeah, she'll kill your shit out for real. She can kill my nails. My sister's nails stay crazy. Mm-hmm. She's dope. She's super, super dope. I ain't gonna tell y'all no bullshit. Make sure y'all check her out. Make sure y'all make them appointments. Because y'all know, y'all ain't gotta keep going to the China girls. I mean, they cool. But, I mean, I know you want more than some French tips. I'm just saying, like, it's 2019. Your ass still getting French manicures and shit. Like, talking about put the little line underneath my girl. Get your in sophomore year ass out of here.
The silver line.
I remember I got my nails done. Was at junior prom? No, Keisha's senior prom. Cause I was a freshman. I had a game like that. So I got into the senior proms in my freshman year.
With the silver line?
Yeah. Mine was the red line because I had a red dress, of course.
Heck, you know.
It was like one of them. It was literally like the red church dresses. Like the, what is it? The gala, like the church gala dresses. That's what it looked like.
Let's not do that again.
I mean, it was like 2002. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's 2019. It's different on this side. I'm already still sipping on mine. Okay. You heard the Remy pouring up and shit. It's about to be a very interesting show. I can feel it. Because the more lit we get, the more shit come out.
Hey.
But yeah, them nails be whack. I be seeing people get their nails done. I be like, that's how you want it, sis? You ain't want a little...
Yeah, no, I still have some clients that want the little short nails with the fully blinged out stuff.
No, not a... Now, Taty don't play that shit with me. She be like, we gotta keep a little lengthy if you want all that on there.
Oh, we cut these down? No, not this time.
Right, I'll say yes. She be like, no, we're not. Oh, okay. That's not what we're gonna do. What? She's high as fuck. You should have said it, girl. We on the block. They already know what's up. They got
but commercials. Look,
see, we got distracted and shit. See, this is why you don't get high and try to do shit like this.
But listen, this is the thing. I don't watch TV.
Yeah.
So whenever I see commercials,
you like,
it be tripping me out because I be like, man, they put anything on TV.
They really do though. Like, I was watching. Of course, I was watching The Office. I think it was on like Comedy Central or something. But I seen the commercial. They bring it back. Crank Yankers. You remember that show? Mm-hmm. I'm like, wow, y'all really gonna revamp that shit? Like, they really trying to revamp our childhood. I just want to see how it would be now.
See what I mean?
See, like, why they got MTV still got the wackest lineup to me as far as like television shows, because it's always like young Teen Mom OG and like, what the fuck? What are we promoting?
See, I never kept up with any of that.
No, me either. I'm just like, I catch a commercial and be like, why is that a thing? Mm-hmm. Like, why is that something somebody actually wants to turn into?
It's just crazy.
Like dating your ex, like an ex on the beach, something like it. Like, it looks weird. I've never watched these shows. I just see the commercials, and I'll be watching the old shows, like, you know, the Wayans Brothers, all that shit, Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah, they're not about to condition me.
Nah, but that's really what MTV is now. Like, it breaks my heart they not like they used to be, where they used to play the music videos all motherfucking night.
That's what it was about, music.
That's like, I love that time. That was a dope time because you could catch a music video like at any given moment. It could be like when you first wake up, you get out of school on a random week, and you're like, I ain't never seen this video before. Like, it's that informative. Now you gotta like,
I know, I only see the video at the gym.
Mm-hmm. Oh, YouTube or some shit like that. They play it on Revolt. They play videos, which is cool. Why does everybody Snapchat me today? Poppin'. I'm not saying. The fuck? I got too much game for that. I ain't snitching. Somebody Snapchat me though. What else was going on? Did you see the what was it? Did you hear about Nicki Minaj on the Queen Radio and all that, the yelling and the Joe Budden stuff? Did you hear about any of that?
I vaguely heard about it. Tell me about it.
Well, this past week, I did an episode talking about the whole Nicki yelling on Joe Budden and shit like that, but it just progressively got worse. Because he went on Queen Radio earlier this week for whatever reason, who cares, and it turned into like a screaming match. They were both like yelling at each other, like, but it was.
I heard he said that she was like crack or something like that.
Yeah, like he had insinuated that she had maybe been on drugs, like she's on drugs, and he was like, I didn't say that. Of course, Nicki had receipts. I ain't even gonna hold you, because when Nicki pulled the receipts, because I'm not a Joe Budden fan, I don't give a fuck. Like, you can definitely rip this nigga, I don't care. But she had the receipts on them. So when she pulled, I was like, nigga, you did say that. But then also, sis, you were acting like you were on drugs. Like, you were being very irate.
Ooh. See, I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't keep up with anything.
Well, see, I'm a music junkie, so
yeah,
that's
definitely.
why.
The same thing with Joe Budden. It's like he's paid to be like that.
Right, for content and shit like that. Which is cool.
He's always pushing somebody's buttons and just...
Yeah, but then like when motherfuckers check his ass, it's a whole... Yeah, nigga, you won't start stuttering and shit. Right. Nah, like she had the receipts, but my thing is like every time she's on a song or something has to be pushed, that's when she wants to jump on her platform and just yell and scream about a whole bunch of bullshit that we don't give a fuck about. Yeah. Because to me, like, she's a spoiled brat. Yeah, because
it's like she be trying to prove how big her balls are.
And it's like, bruh, like, if they big, we gonna know they big, bruh. Like, you ain't gotta keep telling us this shit. And that's
nobody gonna take you seriously acting like that.
Like, you throw a tantrum. The problem is, why we love Cardi so much is because we met Cardi's personality before we met her music. That's what made us. That's what she drew us into. So we already knew what she was about. When you came in the game, we didn't know about your personality, and all we had was to go off of what your music was. So now 12 years this way into your career, and she came in
with her head real big too,
right?
Because, you know, she's under Lil Wayne,
right? So 12 years this way, now you want to introduce us to your personality, and your personality is not good.
No, it's like, it's not. And unfortunately, after being in the game so long and being by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like you don't even know how to have a personality, especially in front of all those people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially when you're
being spoiled.
Especially when your quote unquote replacement shows up and she has all the personality in the motherfucking world that everybody loves. Now you like, oh, that's what I need to be doing. Oh, okay. Let me get my Queen radio popping. And then you show the personality of a spoiled brat.
Yeah, every time I can't listen to it.
It's not good.
The few times that I went to listen to it, and I don't knock her, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she made her money, you know, she's doing her thing, whatever. You know, but like, I just don't.
She just cries too much about how she writes her stuff, and it hasn't been good since Monster. Mm-hmm. So why the fuck are you bragging about you writing and your shit ain't touched that shit that came out 10 years ago?
Instead of doing that, just put something out.
Just put it in the music, sis. Like, the proof is in the motherfucking music.
Right.
That's where we want to hear that. I don't want to hear you getting on here crying about why the next bitch is popping and why your shit ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing. And she was just so proud to be on the top 50, mm-hmm. you know, best rappers, and kind of threw a knock to Cardi that she wasn't on the list. And I'm like, but sis, you've been in the game for 12 years. In 12 years and you didn't make a top 50, I would be upset too. But think about this. Cardi only been in the game for like 2 years with one project. She's not supposed to be in anybody's top 50. Mm-hmm. She ain't put out enough content or work for us to be like, okay, she's solidified. She has to keep putting out work and lyrics, and we have to keep listening. It's not instant, but she knocked her because she was like, you got all these number ones and you got a Grammy, but you're not on the top 50 list. I'm like, bitch, the two things you just named give me money. What the fuck is a top 50 list about to give me? Not a damn thing.
That's ridiculous. It's like, but see, that's where it goes back to her being like lonely and stuff. Like, what else do you have to live for? You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, she ain't got no kids.
And then that's what Cardi holds over her head, because Cardi said something in a roundabout way back to her. She was like, she's like, the only list I care about, I think she posted a screenshot that her album was still generating sales. Mm-hmm. Even after being out, after 2 years, it's still selling. And she was like, this is the only list I care about. Like, something that's going to keep giving me money. Like, I'm trying to buy my own house. I'm raising my daughter. I'm married. You know what I'm saying? She has a lot more on her plate than you do. So, worried about the little bullshit that you worried about, I'm playing something different over here. Like, personal life, I'm playing a different game.
Right.
You just now about to get married and walk into all that bullshit. You not there yet. So while you worried about being on somebody's top 50, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my daughter.
And it's like, what's she going to do whenever she gets older? Like, and she still, I'm like, I don't understand.
Like,
that's where I go back to saying, I always say people need to learn how to shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Like, just chill out. Because you sound like every time you open your mouth, you starting to sound like a hater. Yep.
Like, you not saying nothing, not saying that you gotta, like, kiss her ass and no shit like that, but you also don't have to bring her up, like, at all.
Right.
Like, there's so many other things to talk about out here. What's going on with you? Let's stop worrying about what the fuck she's doing over here. What's up? What's going on over here?
So many people do that, too.
Who cares? Like, run your own race, my nigga. Like, that's not your race over there. So, why are you... And mad at somebody because she got an accolade that she wants. She got a Grammy. You don't have a Grammy. That's the facts. The things that you named that she got, that she's like, that ain't it. Oh, no, bitch, that's money. Every time. I'm going to be Grammy award winning. That's clout. That's money. A different level of clout.
Oh, yes.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's bread. Just, I don't even care. Yeah, like, it doesn't even matter if they put out nothing else. They always going to be known as Grammy award winning. Every time. Like, if they passed away, that's how they will announce them.
Right.
Like, what are you going to say for yourself? They're going to be like, top 50 hip-hop rapper.
Don't do that. Petty.
She's just spoiled. She's very spoiled. Drake's spoiled and coddled. Like, I like Drake's music, but he's very spoiled and coddled.
All of them.
Like a motherfucker. Like, it's
because
cool.
They daddy, what they call it?
Right, what do they call this man? I don't know what they call Lil Wayne. It's weird. Yeah, but they eventually, I think Nicki just kind of hit where Wayne hit at, where she got burnt out. I think it's a burnt out point.
They put out too much content at once, too.
Yeah. Because when
you... bridges.
Yeah.
All the way to the top, you know?
Yeah. And then she got mad at Ross for what he said, and that was kind of funny, but his response was what cracked me up, because she was like, because of the bar that Ross had on his album, he was like, I told Meek I wouldn't trust Nicki. okay, I mean, if that's how he feels, that's just how he feels. But she was like, that fat ass nigga or some shit like that. He shut the fuck up. Why'd I see him text Meek that I was a keeper? And so they brought it up on the Breakfast Club. He was like, I mean, he took her to meet Obama, so anybody that goes with you to meet Obama is a keeper until they're not a keeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I mean, it's true about anybody. Like, yeah, you could go meet the president. That'll make you a keeper at that moment. But once whatever happens after this moment can make you untrustworthy. Right. I mean, that don't... Because you met Obama, you ain't meet Jesus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all your sins didn't get washed away. Nothing like that. Like, it's Obama, bro. Like... Right. You good? I mean, it ain't that. I mean, it's a big deal, but it ain't, life changing.
Yeah,
but she just, like he said, she just played a weird position. And in the Drake and Meek beef, it was a weird position, and she honestly looked at how she was, because, like, that's your brother, Drake, and then, like, you're in this relationship, and you could very easily be carrying information between the two without even knowing what you're doing, because you just look at him like, that's my brother. And so when you talk to your brother, you're gonna say, hey, this is how I feel, he's doing this, and this, and not realizing, like, okay, cool.
Time, that's not really her brother. So.
Right. So that's why he's keeping mental notes of everything that you saying right now, so he use it as ammo. Ate his ass up. That's what happened. That's why I can see why Ross feels that way. I can see how he can look at it and be like, yeah, I think she had a little bit to do with that, because it just came out of nowhere. It was very like random, because they had just did like a song together, and then all of a sudden they started dissing each other, and I'm like, that's okay.
That's messy.
Yeah, messy queens. So where'd you go last weekend?
I went to Nashville.
What was the concert?
The Funk Fest.
How was it?
It was alright, for real. I mean, towards the end, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what happened.
I don't even know what was going on.
But like, to be honest, Jeezy came out. That was cool. Yeah. Because DJ played whatever, and he said, whatever you play, I'll perform it. So he's playing some throwbacks, all that good stuff. But then, towards the end, I guess he got upset because his, like, upcoming album cover wasn't on the big screen. And he was like, I need to speak to the stage manager or whatever. And I'm like, why are you going Hollywood on stage?
All right, like, that's come on, bro. Dude. Yeah, let's get back to the music, please.
And then Rick Ross came out, but like everybody started walking out, and I was like, "What?
Oh, where y'all going?"
And meanwhile, I'm like chilling off to the side because I got me a little drink or whatever, and I didn't want to be in the crowd while everybody was walking out. Right. But like everybody started walking out. There was trash everywhere. It was crazy. I was like, "What?" But I mean, it was cool though. It was a really chill crowd. It was definitely bigger here than it was there.
Than it was down there. Yeah. I can see that. Because at Nashville, they always got somebody coming in town. Yeah. It's always somebody coming down there.
This was like mystical, A-Volume which A-Volume JG, that's my shit.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a classic.
It was cool. It was alright.
That's dope. I need to go to I want to go to a festival one year. One of those big festivals. Maybe like not Coachella. Or something. Yeah, not Coachella costs too damn much.
Yeah, right. So does Bonner. Like,
and to be in the desert.
There's ways though.
There is.
Definitely
but to be out there in the desert for like that many days and shit, I don't know. It'd have to be a dope lineup. It'd have to be like a super dope lineup. Something. Or I just want a dope ass Airbnb or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's like out there in like a desert. And it's like, where do you gotta get like tents and shit like that. I'm not sleeping in no fucking tent, bro. It's a wrap.
Well, you know what, you're right. Cause
I ain't sleeping in no tent, bro. Not in the desert.
That's doing a lot. What's the different one?
Man, nah, fuck that shit. I'm scared. Coyotes and shit. That's exactly what you see. You be like, oh, now they're like, nah, this is a safe place. I'm like, man, this is their habitat, bro.
I don't do big crowds like that, let alone in the desert.
Man, that's the that's the downside about a festival, because like I want to go, but then like just thinking about the crowd and shit makes me nervous. I can't do it.
And that's why everyone is on drugs.
Didn't they say that was like the herpes outbreak or something? They had a herpes outbreak at Coachella. Nasty motherfuckers. Nasty. Y'all nasty, trifling ass niggas.
Man,
Hi, what's your name?
Surprised.
Matt, okay, come in this tent and do me. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't nobody ask no more questions in there. I need paperwork. What's up? Are you clean? Clean bill of health.
On drugs.
That
shit's crazy.
They're on extreme drugs out there.
I've never even been that drunk where I'm just like, whoever. No. It's unacceptable. No,
I don't think I've ever been anything and been like, yeah, I'm ready to whoever. No, it's never been that.
Right now.
Right now, who wants some? Nah, chill out, fam. It would never happen.
Because that's that. That's some other shit.
Yeah, that's you bold motherfucker. You can do some shit like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I need more. I gotta like you. I have to like you at least. I don't have to love you.
They don't be knowing each other's names.
I don't have to love you, but I at least have to like you. I have to be like, yeah, okay, I can see that happening. That's what's up. But not like some random motherfucker. Yes, I haven't come across nobody like an instant vibe and was like, oh yeah, this can happen tonight.
Hey, wait.
She said, hold up. Skirt. She said, well, a little bit. I mean, some of that, not all of that.
I saw the potential.
Yeah, okay. I peeped the potential out for sure. I mean, yeah. No, like if it was, of course, like if it was a celebrity, that's totally different. What? Totally different. You meet the celebrity like on the first night. Oh shit.
How is that different?
It's different because he has clout,
money,
and he's beautiful. Of course, he's beautiful because he's popping. Whoever.
Drake is not attractive.
Hell no, I don't find Drake attractive.
Therefore,
not Drake. Michael B. Jordan definitely like night one. No, okay, yes. Gotta go, guys. That's my crush. Who? That's how it's different. Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, he's a nice looking fella.
See, that's how it's different. That's a crush. Now, if I don't know the person, then I don't know if I even like you like that. So now I can't even consider it a crush. So.
Nah, I'd be scared of a celebrity.
Depends on which one.
I've heard too many things about them.
That's true.
Like in that sense where I'm like,
Oh man, don't ruin the fantasy, man.
Remember what I said about Common?
See,
we're not gonna talk about that.
And that just breaks my heart because he's so cute. He's so pleasing to the eyes.
I didn't even need to know that.
That's sad if that is the case, but yet interesting because of the women that he's dated.
They probably messed up too.
That's why it's so interesting because it's like, that I know everybody doesn't like a big, everybody don't like a big dick, of course, because sometimes you don't need all of that pressure. You want to actually enjoy having sex with that person. That's huge motherfuckers.
Dudes don't understand that. It'll make you sick.
Yes,
literally,
it'll fuck
3
you
days
up.
after you be like,
bruh.
This is change.
Right, this is unacceptable. It's sore. How is it still sore after all this time?
I need an MRI and shit.
Somebody check me out, please. Yeah, that shit's not cool. So it kind of breaks my heart because Common's so cute. And he's dope. Like, he writes poetry and shit. It's dope.
I heard about Trey Songz weird ass too.
What you heard?
I can't.
Damn it. She gonna have to tell me off air, for real.
It sure will.
Yeah, that used to be Keisha's boo. Keisha and Sharonda.
His mouth is weird.
What? His mouth is weird.
Yeah, it just the way his lips move. You know what I'm talking about?
See, now I'm gonna be looking at him.
No, for real, watch a video and just watch his mouth.
Oh, God. I'm gonna watch him and I'm gonna have to text you and be like, see, I just saw that shit. And now I can't stop seeing it. It's going to be one of those things, isn't it? Like, once you point it out to me, I'm always going to notice it.
I want everyone to try it at least once. Look up a Trey Songz video. Watch his mouth the whole time.
Weird how? Oh, man. Now, she's about to don't pull up a video. She's about to, like, blow my mind. I'm like, oh, shit. And then it's going to make y'all look up a Trey Songz video.
Let's see. I just can't. I can't even. I've never brought myself to watch a whole video because I'm like, I can't.
It's something about what he's doing with his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
See, she's gonna pull up.
You might like it, nasty shit.
Oh, she might be right. Might be one of those things. It's like, oh yeah, that's definitely my thing.
Excuse my language. Am I allowed to like?
Girl, cuss.
Okay.
You can talk as filthy as you want to. It don't matter, cuz.
Sorry, mama.
I love you, mama. I'm sorry. Nah, mama know what's up. Mom's know what's up. Which song is that?
Oh no.
Oh, is this Love Faces? Oh shit. Oh man. She looks weird. Which one? This is the.
They look like they smell like spit.
Oh shit. Yeah, it smell like somebody's mouth. That's what y'all look like.
Bro, like, why are they not showing it?
She's like, no, I need you to like see like full frontal. It's the Make Love video I'm looking at.
I just don't see it. I don't see what y'all see.
Not them thin ass sideburns though.
You know, it surprises me that music videos still exist.
Right.
Because I'm not paying for YouTube.
Oh hell no. Never will it be a thing.
And that's really the only time I see it, or on like Facebook or like Instagram or something like that.
Some people, I'm probably overseas, they probably still heavy on the videos.
Maybe.
I wish we was. That was my shit.
We could be.
We could be.
Here, I just don't look. It do look funny without hair. He do look funny without hair.
Yeah, he do. I think I know what you're talking about. What he do with his lips. I think I know what you're talking about. When he always be singing out hard and shit. Is that what you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's why he ain't moving it too much in this video.
What's the song? I'm trying to think of the song where he does that. What is it? The one with Kelly Rowland in the video.
Oh,
was it Heart Attack or something? Yeah, I'll tell you.
I'm telling. He cheesy anyway.
Yeah, he be acting like a diva because like people. What they brought up about like celebrities, they always want to do clapbacks at the negative comments. They always have something to say back to them, but like all the comments where people are like showing love and shit, and
I know, it's like,
they don't never say nothing back to them. But as soon as somebody be like, "Hey, your mom was a whore," they be like, "Hey, boy, you got me fucked up." You be like, "But you missed the 2 comments above where I was like, I love you and you look good and you know what I'm saying and congratulations." You ain't say no thank you, none of that shit. You just. But if I was like, oh, you ugly ass nigga, that's why your baby's fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stupid shit. Like, then you'll be, like, quick on your ass. Like, hey, you would watch your mouth. Like, oh, damn, what about all the love I was giving, fam? I was showing love in these streets.
Man, that's why the negative shit sells.
Yep.
That's why the media be bullshit. That's why we're not into music videos and stuff heavy.
Right. That's exactly what it is. I agree. I just wish we were.
Ooh.
You know what I'm looking forward to? So, I'm looking forward to that Missy Elliott performance with the Video Vanguard Award. It's going to be on the VMAs. Yeah. That motherfucker's going to be crazy. Like, they should have been done gave it to Missy. Like, you want to talk about music videos. Yeah. Missy's music videos are iconic. Each and every one of them is different. They're different. Each and every one of them are different and super creative. Like I love the fact that she never got away from being creative with her music videos. Each and every one of them was like
even whenever she toned it down a little bit, it was like crazy.
Yeah, even like the slowest of songs was like even still like a different view inside her head. That's how I look at Missy's videos. It's like each part of her personality is like it's this and it's that. And it's like an actual visual of what the song is. It matches. Right. Because you be like, yeah, you hear like gossip folks. You imagine that video to be like funny as hell because the song's funny as hell. Mm-hmm.
I can see it in my head right now.
Yeah. Like it's dope. I like Get Your Freak On when she had like all the celebrities in there and she was doing different. They had different graphics and shit.
That little pixie cut.
Yeah.
With Marcel.
Yes, with the Marcel curls and shit. Remember that part where she spit in the dude's mouth? That was so nasty. In your face. Open your mouth. Give you a taste. Missy. I love Missy.
I do too.
Very fucking creative. I love it. And she's a fucking Cancer, so that's even more dope.
For real?
To me. That's just me.
I love Missy Elliott. I feel like she's my auntie or something.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, you watch on TV, be like, oh, look at her.
Go on, TT. Go on, TT. That's my TT Missy. I just can't wait to see what she pulls out for this performance. Mm-hmm. Like, she got so many fucking ways to take this and make it crazy. Like, yeah, that's the only reason I'm watching the VMAs. Because if it wasn't for Missy, I would catch the highlights.
When did they show? Oh,
I think it's
August 26th.
Oh. Look at that. It's on the screen. Boop. Look out.
PM.
Dang, what's that, 2 weeks?
I have no idea.
Something like that. Because it's Saturday.
I never know what the day is. Or the date.
Time to get your life together.
Let's see.
It's the 17th.
There you go.
It's about to be the 18th. Because it's like 1 minute till midnight. But who knows when this episode's going to drop. This will probably drop like end of the month. Next month.
Mm-hmm. So who knows what today is.
Right. Well, I said the 17th, but you don't know the month. It could be the 17th of September or something. Or January. Like, do you feel like you're going to fall every time you lean back in my chair?
It's only been like 2 out of 5 times.
She's in my work chair, and that motherfucker's old as shit. I need a new one. That's probably why my back feel like I'm 75.
Is that what you want for Christmas?
Yep.
Girl?
My office chair. Big old plush one. Because my back is trash.
Ooh, I wonder if they got like microfiber.
Man, that would be so dope.
What is it? What's it called?
I think it is
memory foam.
But they do have because it's like microfiber memory foam.
But, you know.
They go together. Because it's like a certain material that goes over top of the memory foam. Boom. Ha! There. Oh, so a new Netflix series that I watched, that I binge watched the other day. It's called The Family.
Is it with Marlon Wayans?
Hell no.
Oh, shoot.
No. This one's more serious. This is like the one about the basically the prayer breakfast for the all the presidents in the United States and how they're all tied together, and they got this. It's like a Christian. They describe it as like a Christian cult, and they have like different leaders in each and every country in the world. Like, you name it, there's one person that's tied back to this Christian cult thing, and they think that if Jesus was alive, he would be a Navy SEAL. I said, oh, okay then. All right. I don't. It's deep though.
I'm going to watch it.
It's really deep. Like,
so do you now feel like he was a Navy SEAL?
No.
Okay.
No. I just didn't see the correlation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really trying to sit there because the way that Jesus, I grew up in the church. The way Jesus is described is he's the Lamb of God. I'm like, when's the last time you seen a tough lamb? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way that I think about Jesus. I don't look at him and be like, I'm gonna mess something up in here. I'm like, oh shoot, okay. Not saying that he won't, but I don't picture him as like a Navy SEAL. I don't know how y'all got there, but yeah, they had like a logic where it was like Jesus plus nothing, and that's like the reasoning for everything. And then if like certain members in Congress, they had ties to them too, and if they had like affairs and stuff like that, they'll like pick a story out of the Bible to kind of give them a correlation of what they're doing, so they can be like, so this is what you have to do. You have to do like Moses did, or like David did, or something like. That's how they'll like convict them. Like, you have to do what David did, and I'm like, okay, like it's very like it's some deep shit. Like, it goes all the way. It gives you the beginning, the origin, because I think it's based off of a book that was written from from one person that he started in that because he's a writer. So he like had went into the cult with the, I don't want to call it a cult, but that's what they was calling it, so to speak. But he would go into, it was nothing but men were staying in the house together. They were all Christian men. All they did was pray and read the Bible, and they would clean up. They cleaned up a lot, and then they would clean up politicians' yards and stuff like that. Like, it's weird, you know what I'm saying? But then I guess they go off and become senators,
like Scientologists.
Kind of something like that, along the lines of that. But it's not. I don't think it's like something where you be like, you have to die to get out of here. But it probably is something like that, but they're not gonna tell you that kind of situation. But it's really good though. It's a really good watch. I sat here and was working and watched the whole thing. It's like 5 episodes. I think.
I'll watch it when I have some time.
Yeah, it's good. You probably and then here's the part that freaks you out because it leads up to like current time with like Donald Trump, and they was talking about how usually they said every president that's been in office is a Christian. They made sure that they're a Christian. So when Trump got into office, they were saying he's not a Christian. He's a Protestant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what his religion is. So what in their mind, it was like Christianity is now linking with the Protestant faith, and so now it's like a whole new, something. So like Trump is the vessel for the Protestants. So that's the reason why, so to speak, that's how he got into office. I'm just telling you what the show is. If the government is listening, I have absolutely no idea what the fuck's going on, nor do I care. It's just, hey, watch the show. If you didn't want me to know, you wouldn't put it on Netflix. Shit. Hey, it is what it is. They got a lot of good content on Netflix, though. Round 2. She rolled up another one.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, I'm already pretty high off the edible. And then,
what kind of edible was it?
Oh, excuse me. Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, cool.
Little fruity. That's like
the little bar. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No. Not that. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Let me. Hold up.
Wait, Fruity Pebbles is a little colorful one.
Yeah.
Like Flintstones?
Yeah.
Okay.
You right. She was trying to make sure. She was like, because I don't want to sound too crazy, but.
Because it's like a Rice Krispie treat, but...
Yeah. I've seen those before. I've seen people...
Girl, that was fire.
But they're making edibles out anything. Out of everything. Everybody's getting whatever you need to make that. I have no idea what you need to make that. But...
I know my homeboy said that they was up in Colorado using THC fucking syrup for their pancakes.
What?
Yeah, he was like, well, this shit fuck me up.
Hell yeah, nigga, especially if you love syrup, nigga. Can you imagine pour that shit up?
Can I get a little pancake with
shit, that? Shit, right. With a side of a small piece of pancake. That's literally all you about to eat.
I don't say something about it unless you drown it.
Yeah, it's true. So, speaking of that, I don't even know if I told this story on the show. The highest I've gotten, the scariest time when I was high. Let's see, it was, I don't even know what year it was. Probably like 7 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. Yeah, it had to be like, about 5-6 years ago. My homeboy Eric, shout out to Young Streets out in LA doing his thing. Shout out to you, big bro. But fuck you because of the story. So we went to our homeboy James Lindsay, one of his shows. I think it was like a album release party or some shit. And so I go to Scoop Bro, and we go down there, whatever. We head back out to drop him off at the crib, and he's telling me about this pen he got, and he was like, it's wax. Yeah, that's how he described it. It's wax. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know what the fuck wax is. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. So he described it as, this is just, it's just some weed. Oh, okay, cool. So I hit it like 2 times, kind of tough, like I would hit a blunt or whatever. And he's rolling up, and I'm sitting in my car, and I'm like, oh shit, like something takes over my body, and I'm like, yo, nigga, you are stuck right now. And so I ain't even bother hitting the blunt, and I was like, yeah, bro, I gotta go. So he get out the car. I'm hungry, of course, because I'm high now, so I'm like, oh, nigga, I need some White Castle. So I'm on Bardstown Road, and I feel like the second round had like kicked in. And so Bardstown Road looked like the yellow brick road. Like that motherfucker got long as shit. From the distance where I was, it felt like Bardstown Road was never going to end. And I'm like, what in the fuck is White Castle that I know it's not this far? So about that time, it was like something told me, all right, we gotta just get home. So I ducked down the back way to get to the crib, and this is like super dark. This is like backwoods. And keep in mind, I do live in Louisville, but you know, they try to say that Louisville's inside Kentucky, whatever. Geography, whatever. But anyway, so it's super dark in the back roads, and my senses is super high. So the windows is all down, the music is semi-loud, so to speak. Right. So but here's the freaky part. I'm like up. The weed got me up, but I'm shook up. Like, oh my God, I gotta be up this high, because if I don't, I'm gonna kill myself. So my eyes shift off to like the right, and I see 2 fucking deer. They're like right there, and I'm like, oh fuck. And it was like, it felt like it was slow motion, like a video game, because it was like, and I looked and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, please just stay right there. That's all I was thinking the whole time I'm driving. I'm like, please don't run across, please. Oh my God, I'm gonna die if they run across it. It's over. So thank God they didn't. They stayed right there. I get to the house. I think at the time I used to park in the garage. I always park in the garage. Did not do it that night. I just fucking got in the driveway. So fuck this shit. So I go in the house and I'm trying to play cool. Red, I always gonna play it cool. I have to, nah, niggas can't see you sweat out here. Come on, go in your room. So I go in my room and I lay down watching Golden Girls. I remember all of this shit, watching Golden Girls. But I'm shivering. Like I'm sitting outside. This was like in January, so it was cold outside. But I feel like I was still outside. That's how much I was shaking. And so,
the anxiety took
right, oh my God, next level. I think that's probably the exact moment I got anxiety. I feel like that's when it entered my body, when I did that shit. I was like, because all the time before in my life, I probably did have brushes with anxiety, didn't realize that's what it was. But I just feel like it really intensified after this moment. Like, I feel like the anxiety never left. It was like, oh yeah, we gonna hang out right here. We your homie right now. We friends. And I'm like, no, like you usually come and go. Right, hey, that's my best friend. Like, nah, bitch,
the
gone.
one that calls you best friend, but it's not your best friend.
You know what I'm saying?
And they smell like armpits.
All right, stank ass nigga. So I wrap myself up in all my blankets and nothing's working. So I go in my sister's room and I'm talking really fast. And I'm like, have you ever been so high that you're like too high, like where you know you can't come down, like you're high? You know, I'm talking.
He was on that.
Yeah.
That shit that they sprayed with meth. You know what I'm talking about? That type of drug.
That it was pure THC, like that dab. It was wax.
Oh, that's,
yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah, this one I want y'all to be clear.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that shit wasn't this wasn't no weed. This wasn't no moonlight, no shit like that. This was pure. Like the purest form of it. And my God, my body said, what in the hell is this? What is going on? Because one side is like, yeah, let's chill out, we good. And the other side's like, no, bitch.
The first time I did that, I remember I was like, I can't drive right now.
This shit was scary.
And I went to go put out the driveway, and my depth perception was gone.
Yeah.
So, oh no.
So and when I bust in Keisha's room and I said all that, she's looking at me like I got a third eye, of course. And she's like, come here. And my sister had to rock me to sleep that night. Because I was that cold and that turn and that everything was just intense. And yeah, it was super, super intense.
Dang,
and I just,
that's crazy. It's like your nervous system was on overload.
Yeah, and it was like I knew if I went downstairs to my mom's room, she was gonna panic and try to take me to the hospital and shit like that. And I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to do all of that.
So have you ever done like shrooms or anything like that? Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think I even want to. I used to be curious about it to all of this shit happen, and I was like, I don't think. I know for like people have said you got to be in a good mental state to be on something like that. It's best.
It's best.
Like, if you can be okay, are you okay?
I'm too bipolar to be honest.
Shit.
No. In all seriousness, though.
Yeah.
With that stuff, it's just.
I don't think I should.
Yeah, it was just special.
Yeah. So shout out to my big sister. She rocked me to sleep like a baby. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. I ain't doing that shit no more. So the next day I wake up and I don't think I told my mama about it. Probably a couple days after the fact. So she wouldn't be the wiser. So the next day Eric hit me up and he was like, "Yo, sis." I'm like, "Nigga, fuck you." You know, exactly like Friday when Smokey was smoking with Hector and he was in Debo's chicken coop. Like, that was literally me. And Eric was Hector.
He was like that, didn't he?
No, he didn't. Like, I felt like it was a setup. Not saying that he was trying to like drug me or no shit like that, because he's not that kind of guy. Like, that's my brother, literally.
Yeah.
I've known him since 8th grade. Like,
he probably didn't think he was gonna get like.
Yeah, and that's what he said. But here was the crazy thing. So after I said all of this, I'm like, I ain't fucking with you no more, E, bro. He just thought it was the funniest shit ever. And I'm like, nah, you don't understand. Like,
really not.
Like, nigga, I'm shook. I don't even think I smoked for like months after that. I took a cold, I'm talking about cold turkey. Like, nope.
I'm good.
You want some? Hell nah. Fuck away from me.
That's how I felt about liquor.
Hmm.
Now I can drink a little something, but
I have a story for that too. What's the highest you been? Oh, and then hold up, because every day after that, Eric still hit me up and was like, "You want to smoke today? You want to smoke today? You want to smoke?" I'm like, "Nick, like, no, I'm dead ass." I was dead ass when I said I was not fucking
like,
with you
I'm
no more. But every day after that, he was like, yo, sis, where you at? Let's smoke.
His tolerance is already built.
Eric smokes like.
But that's how I felt with those edibles.
Shit.
Like, because the first time I did an edible, I was pretty. That's a different type of high though. But
yeah,
I remember like I think it was like the first time I ever got high. Maybe I was in the 9th grade. No. Okay. Well,
she's trying to think. She's like,
my mama don't listen to this.
Mama, don't cut this one out.
But, okay, so like the first time I really got high, like actually smoked a joint and everything. I remember there was some of my homeboy Daryl, and he wrote up a joint in like a vanilla flavored or a chocolate flavored joint paper.
Wow.
Apparently that was a thing. I don't know. It might still be. But anyway. So we went over to this ditch that was by the school, and everybody went over there to like kick it sometimes when we go and have sessions, whatever. Well, we smoked the whole thing. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm a champ. I'm cool.
Right.
I'm just keep smoking. I'm trying to be cool or whatever.
I'm trying to be down and shit.
Because like that's my dog, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, nigga, let's go. What's up? What's up?
We skipping, nigga. Whatever. So we goes to go back to school, but like my feet don't move at all.
Yo,
he's already all the way like by the main streetway, getting right across the street, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I really can't cross the street by myself. So he comes back and he like walks me up to the street, and he's like, okay. So he crosses the street. I'm still back there. Every time I look over, the cars are all the way down the street, and then in like 2 seconds, it's right in front of me.
Whoa.
So I'm like, okay.
Oh wow.
I probably shouldn't cross the street by myself.
Absolutely.
So he had to come back, hold my hand, and help me cross the street. I had to go to school.
Somebody take me to school, please.
There was absolutely no way I was going to make it. I think I ended up skipping. It was bad. Skipping school and everything just because I could not go to class high like that.
Hell no.
I remember I went home that day and I was still high. And I was so scared that my mom was going to find out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I used to wild out. Listen.
She got stories, cuz.
Hey, growing up in Texas, boy.
Man, it's just growing up, period. It's like, it's crazy.
It's crazy what you're exposed to. Hey,
man, and at what age, too. Like, sometimes a lot of this shit came at us really young. Like, really, really young. Because a lot of this shit we should not even know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should be not hip to it at all, but definitely super hip to it now.
Man, when I tell you we used to ride in cars, like, my best friend, she's got a I guess, best friend.
She was like, let me think about something like that.
And one time, her like stepdaddy, her ex-stepdaddy or something. I might be telling too much.
Might be too much information on this end.
Let her use his. Yeah, he let her use his car. Well, it was a lemon. Because
why did I always let you use lemons?
Halfway to the school, it broke down and overheated. We didn't know what to do. We was all young. 9th grade again.
Freshman year was a bitch, wasn't it?
Man, that was crazy. It might have been 10th. It might have been 10th grade. But anyways, we're headed back to the school. We got blood on us and everything. And we see this old lady outside, and we're like, we don't know what to do. The car overheated. She said, you have to let it cool down. We don't have time.
Right.
School's gonna let out soon. We're about to go to our last period.
Oh shit.
So I started getting a weird gut feeling, and my mom starts texting me talking about where you at. I'm here to pick you up.
Oh shit.
At the school, I'm freaking out like, oh damn it! What am I gonna do? I remember my homegirl Pamela got out the car. She said, we're just gonna have to run. So she starts running. The sack falls out of her pocket, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it.
Right.
So I asked the old lady if I could catch a ride with her. Meanwhile, I'm panicking.
Right.
Like, I have to get back to the school. I gotta leave y'all.
Yeah.
And go to the school while y'all figure this out. My bad.
Right.
I gotta go. So I look over, and my best friend goes to turn goes to open it up because she's like, I don't want to wait either, type deal. And she like, it sprays everywhere. She burned herself.
Damn.
It was crazy, but I got a ride to the school. She was like, I was young once. I understand. And I'm like, thanks.
Right.
So this is my cover up, right? I get to the school. We have portable buildings.
Oh, okay.
And the very last one was my science class. I hadn't been there in a really long time.
Oh, is this what y'all doing in here? Oh, okay.
So I go to her class. Look, my heart is racing. I'm flustered. And I open up her door, and she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? And I was like, I came to get my makeup work. And she's like, you haven't been in my class in however long, and you're coming to get your makeup work. Yeah. What class are you in right now? I said, can I please get my makeup? Why did she hand me a stack this
get
thick,
to work,
like 1.5 inches of work, like for real, a whole packet? And I remember I was like, this is why I didn't come to this class. You
stupid. See, this is why I don't come over here to this bullshit, because of this right here. This is why I ain't showing up.
This is terrible, y'all. Like, I'm not like this anymore. Like,
yeah, we do not condone this. Everybody's been young.
This at all. Like, for real, like, this is not cool.
Right.
This is not cute.
This is just her story. This is just what is what she had to do. This is not what you have to do.
No one was harmed in the making of my
adolescence. I promise. Otherwise, I'd be in jail. I would be here to lock me up.
But no, like, I forgot where I was at.
No, we was just talking about adolescence and your story. You got your packet.
Okay, so I got my packet, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I gotta go to my last period class, 8th period, whatever it was. I show up and he's like, your mom's looking for you. He said, where you been? I was like, I was getting my makeup work from Miss whatever her name was.
Whoever you are.
He said, okay, well, go to the office. And I'm like, fuck. I go to the office. Girl, I walk in and all the counselors are up there. There's like 8 of them.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's a huge school. It's like a college campus.
Damn.
But anyways, there's a bunch of them. My mom was right there. And I'm like, ooh, I'm in trouble.
Big trouble.
Girl, why they pull out this paper?
Oh, shit. Not the sheet, nigga. Check yourself out.
Every single absence.
Okay. I know your mom was like, and what in the fuck were you been at?
Girl, like, I was facing truancy court.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
I got lucky to have moved here.
Man. You lucked up, cuz.
It didn't matter.
She was like, look at that.
I said, how do I still have credits and everything?
Dang. That's dope. In a sense.
I passed. I passed my 10th grade year, and I don't even know how.
Dang. That's dope.
I remember I had geography class. I remember that. I don't think I was ever there.
Dang.
It's terrible. Like, that.
I don't even think I had the opportunity to cut.
I was out of there.
Only because my mom was crazy.
My mom was too.
Nah, my mom scared the fuck out of me. Like, I would see what my brother would do and what my sister would do, and I'd be like, yeah, no, bro. Like, that ain't, mom would slap Keisha in the mouth and shit.
My teachers liked me as a person.
Right, but as a student, I was like, you.
No, and they always were like, I believe in you.
Okay.
So they would let me. It was really like that. School is not for everybody.
It's really not. I realized that when I went to JCC. I was like, yeah, no.
I realized that in the 8th grade.
Fuck this shit. I wanted to go to college, all that shit, only because I watched A Different World. That's why I wanted to go to fucking college.
I mean, like, that's cool though.
It wasn't like, oh yeah, academics. Yes, I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, hit these parties. I'm trying to pledge something, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know, of course, get educated, but not like in a classroom kind of sense. I like life lessons. I think I learned those the best. I think. I may be wrong because I have to, you know, keep repeating certain ones, but it's okay.
It's okay. I mean, everything comes in spirals.
Yeah, because when you like ignore red flags and shit, it's just you kind of set yourself up. Or you be like, yep, I kind of know this is not gonna work out, but
I mean, I feel like honestly, there's a red flag with everyone.
You just gotta find that person where what the red flags is not. You know, oh, okay, that's cool.
Or you can tolerate them.
Yeah, like that's
pick
cool.
Them up and
now, when I sit it down over there, don't
let's discuss this red flag.
Yeah, but like when I sit it down over there, don't you go over and pick that shit back up. Hey, I put it over for a reason.
You gotta nip certain stuff in the bud
early
on.
Because if you don't, then it's like certain things will keep repeating itself. But also, people just gotta learn how to communicate. They gotta learn how to take a breath and you know, think about some stuff first before, instead of just blurting and speaking in anger, because that's when conflict occurs. When you just want to blurt out the first thing, you stupid motherfucker, that's why you ugly, or something like crazy like it's like your dick small, like you don't want to just howl off and say, that's why I ain't come last night, you weak dick nigga, like you don't want to say no shit like that. Cause then it's like that's too much. Too much sauce.
I never get to that point where one thing I hate that some women do is like talk about a man's penis when they're mad. Don't do that's so ornery.
Right, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you was.
You know what I'm saying? You did all of those things too. You hopped on it, all that shit. It was the best thing ever. Right? It was the best thing ever until it wasn't the best thing ever. If you get my drift.
Don't do that. But that's why I say people.
Maybe that's what it comes. Some people just hold that shit in. That's why it come out like that. That's why people gotta figure out a way to tell that person, like, you can still say those things to that person without being
like, hey,
nasty.
The other night, I really wanted to call you a cocksucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know, you were asleep last night, and I just thought, would it be so bad if I just take his pillow and just apply pressure?
Yeah, I just thought it.
But I was like, damn.
So, you know,
I had to Google how long the time would be in jail, and I'm like, that ain't worth it.
I thought you meant how long to hold it on their face. I was going to say 4 minutes.
Look at that information. I had to Google that real quick. He's like, why'd you Google that? Like, I was watching this movie and it just looked like she did it for like a minute. I'm like, he ain't dead.
You don't have to know.
Right. So like 4 minutes.
There's no incriminating evidence besides this podcast.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit. I'll leave your ass alone if I do that shit. I'm like, you know what? You're causing me too much stress.
Depends on your life insurance.
That part too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got properties and shit together.
Just kidding.
Businesses.
Wow, I sound like a terrible person. You know what? Let me retract.
Girl, cut the shit. They know what's up. Y'all know what's up. So that's the highest I've been. Drunk. Wow. Now this is embarrassing This is embarrassing for me, but a lifelong lesson at the same time. Cause I've blacked out twice from being drunk. No, 3. It was 3 times. 3 times I was in a very bad mental state. Obviously, if I had to get blackout drunk.
Yeah.
So one time, with my homeboy Michael, also 8th grade. I've known him since 8th grade too. He had a Halloween party, and I like to call my brother a professional alcoholic. He's professional. Because, like, when I turned, what was that, 23, I had a hotel party. And he bought me this gallon of Goose. I'm talking about the big ass gallon of Goose, because that's what we was on. Of course, that was like when Jeezy came out and shit. Yeah, nigga, we on that Goose, Grey Goose, by all that bullshit. Child. So, but at that party, he was drinking. He came in drinking Southern Comfort out the bottle, hot. And keep in mind, my birthday is in June. So this nigga was in June drinking Southern Comfort hot.
That's alcoholic shit.
Like, I'm talking professional. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. He would be like talking, and one time he was talking and threw up at the same time.
No.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But it wasn't like, it was weird because he threw up the liquor. It was like clear. All of it was clear.
Bro, you filled up to capacity.
Your liver said, bitch, no more. The fuck? Niggas drowning in that motherfucker. So he had me drinking at the Halloween party. He had me drinking Bacardi 151, I believe.
Wow.
And orange soda. What the fuck? You want to talk about stupid? Let's just label this stupid shit. Stupid things I've done. Let's just title, that's the name of this episode, the stupid things I've done.
You know what? This is going to be a long...
Well, not like all the stupid things I've done. Just some of the stupid things I've done. Definitely not doing that. So I was sitting on the counter. I remember that part. Sitting on the counter. And then I remember waking up on the floor in his baby's room, and I'm confused. I'm literally laying on the carpet, no pillow, no blanket, nothing. It's like I look like probably a dead fish. If you open the door, I look like bow, nigga. Just I was planking before planking was popping back in the day. Like, that's how. So I woke up and I'm like, I'm confused as shit. I'm like, where in the fuck am I? 'Cause it's like a baby bed, and the carpet is super white, and I'm confused. 'Cause I'm like, who's baby? And where am I? So I collect myself. Off the floor. There's a red spot on this beautiful white carpet. Guys, that was me. I threw up spaghetti or whatever the fuck they fed me before we started drinking right there on this beautiful white carpet. I said, what the fuck happened? And so I find my brother, and I said, what happened? And he said, I had to rock you to sleep. Why's everybody gotta rock me to sleep? What the fuck is wrong with me? Everybody has to rock me to sleep. Whatever condition I'm in, rock me to sleep. I'm a kid. I turned into a baby. So yeah, just rock me to sleep. I'm never getting like that again ever. I can't afford that shit because I don't remember anything, and that is so fucking scary. I don't think nobody knows how scary that is not to remember what happened between this time and that time. Like, what the fuck was I doing? Who was there?
That's a terrible feeling. Because you'd be like, I did what?
How did I check out? Who was right there?
I played a whole volleyball game. And no. Until the next day. Apparently I went swimming.
What the fuck?
And everything. Like, they was like, but you was in there swimming back and forth. I was like, what?
Oh my gosh. Who checked in? That's so fucking scary. Please learn from your mistakes.
Astroplaned and something else came over me because
I just want to know who was there, because I've heard things and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds like me, but I don't remember doing it.
Apparently, they told me I drove to the store. I said, who let me drive? And how did I get my keys?
Right.
Because their mama collected everybody's keys.
Shit, not me, nigga.
No, my god.
Like, that shit was crazy. Like, that's all I could think about. I'm like, who was there if I wasn't there? It was scary.
So nobody knew what, like, that.
All he said was, I remember you was sitting on the counter, because remember I said I was sitting on the counter, and he said you started slumping. I just slowly started slumping down, and he's like, I had to catch you, because I guess Bacardi 151 is the whatever the fuck that shit is the devil.
I would never
ever.
Bacardi.
I wouldn't either, but again, guys, I was young, and that was in my mind. That was the thing back in the day, and that was my brother, and I trust his judgment because he's my brother.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, okay, bro, whatever you got, that's what I'm on. Now, in my 30s, oh fuck no! Like I know exactly the limits. I know what I want to drink and what I'm trying to be on for that night or whatever the case may be, and I know when to be like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Now, you gotta, and this is why these stories are important, because you gotta realize, I think this was all me testing my limits. Like, that's too far. Oh, okay, bitch, you doing too much. Okay.
I don't want to be grown doing that shit.
Yeah, and that's why your 20s is the perfect time for you to go through all of this shit. I definitely don't want to be at this age trying to figure out, what kind of liquor do I like? No, like, when I turned 21, nigga, we was off and running. Like, we was testing everything out. It was, let me try this one.
I started drinking
some of that. 14.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about purchasing liquor at 21. Now, we was already drinking at 13.
Yeah, we was drinking bottles of Hypnotic and shit.
We was too, nigga. Shit's crazy. I remember me and my best friend we got drunk at we was 13, it was 14 and 15. Got lit and was just, we didn't know, I think it was Hennessy. Yeah, she gave us some Hennessy because we stayed the night over our homegirl's house, and she gave us some Hennessy. We ain't know, we killed the shit, however she mixed it, nigga, and we was down.
It's hard. Hey.
Started young, wine coolers and
alright, I'm about to tell you fucked up story, okay?
Alright.
It's definitely telling somebody. Oh, dog.
She said, nope, incriminating information.
Well, no, one time I let my homegirl come over or whatever. We was young. I think my mama might have been out of town or some shit. My stepdad slept on the other side of we lived in a trailer. Mm-hmm. But he slept on the other side, so, it was kind of far away, Yeah. And I let her boyfriend come over, and I thought they was just gonna talk in the backyard or whatever. So I'm laying down trying to go to sleep. Right. They come inside, and all of a sudden I start hearing noises. I'm like, hey,
come on, fam.
So I get up and I go to the bathroom because they're not stopping. This man is grown as fuck.
Oh shit!
And now that I'm older,
of course,
I look back and I'm like, oh, that is so scary.
Yeah,
bruh.
Yuck.
Ooh, my mama better not listen to this shit.
She's like, don't even tell it. If you bring it up when you post it, she's like, how you bring it up, girl? I don't even know.
I ain't gonna say that. She ain't gonna.
I don't even know how you bring it up.
Anyway, you know what? If it happens, it happens. Whatever.
No, that's scary when you think about that shit. When we was growing up, that was much stuff was wrong.
I was in the bathroom, right? So the bathroom is at the very end, and it's attached to my room. And then you open up the other door, and it goes into the hallway and the back door. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm in the bathroom while they doing their thing. So there's another entryway. Oh. My stepdad walks in.
Oh, shit.
Get the fuck out of my house. It was crazy. He was running him off. He was I'll shoot this motherfucker. It was crazy.
Wow.
And he was like, this motherfucker is a grown-ass fucking man.
Disgusting.
And he told my homegirl at the time, because we no longer after that shit now.
Yeah.
Well, he was like, go wash these sheets and do all, you know what I mean? He was
clean up.
You gotta do all of this. He was like, I'm, ashamed, whatever. He's like, where's Tatyana? And I'm like, ooh, in the bathroom, scared.
Right, sure.
I don't want to open up the door or nothing. Then I had to go in there and sit down and talk to him. It was so
awkward.
Yeah, I was like, Daddy, I didn't know. Look, I didn't know what to do.
I had boo-boo. I was boo-booing. I didn't even know.
Nah, I was like, I didn't know what to do.
That's crazy.
He said, it's damn nasty.
You sat there and just see, something you remember so many of your homegirls messing with older dudes and y'all being wild, young.
Older, out of prison type dude. Yeah. She ended up going in for a little bit. She got some dude named Pookie's name tattooed on her chest and everything. That shit is crazy. Yeah. It's wild.
Shit, that's crazy. That's extreme right there. I always said I ain't came across a dick yet. I want to get somebody's name tattooed.
No, especially not like it's huge, girl, like Pookie, bro. Pookie.
That's like
it was a Mexican dude named Pookie.
But that's like Nipsey Hussle's baby mama. She got like his name tattooed across on her chest, I think. Girl. Yeah, but this was like when they were dating. When they when they had their little girl and stuff. She still got it like and was still trying to of course after all that happened was trying to
I have a cover up. I said, you know what, I could cover this up with a flower if need be.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Covered it up.
I said, never again.
I always say that getting matching tattoos in relationships like a curse. Mm-hmm. It always seems like it is. Because if you think about anybody that comes out and they're not married, not like getting, instead of getting wedding rings, not that shit. Because that's okay. Because that's, you get sign you're married, whatever. But like getting a name or like face, you know what I'm saying, doing all that extra shit, and that's just like your boyfriend, and he didn't die. He's like right here, but then that's like I feel like as soon as you do that shit, something in the universe is like this has to go wrong. It has to. That's what it seems like.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I ain't.
Like Mariah and Nick Cannon.
See, that shit. Like, what made him think that was cool? Big ass tattoo across the back. Like,
I'm like,
overkill.
For real.
If my man came home and showed me that shit, I'd be like, yo, I'm scared.
Bro, I don't even like you like that anymore.
See,
we know this.
See how quick we get turned off? Like, that's exactly how, like, we'll be deeply in love with you until you do, like, some overly thirsty shit like that. And be like, okay, now this is too far. You take like it too far. Yeah, shit like that. That's creepy.
Be like, well, wait a minute.
Hey, we're doing good. We're at an hour and 15.
That's good.
Look at that. Good timing. Yeah, so I pretty much just bared my soul and just told y'all most of my stupid moments. I do all of these things in private, though. None of these things are public record.
Oh, I got some public record.
That I know of. Like, that couple of nights was crazy. And my sister don't play. She was with me a couple of those nights. So, she had to turn up. She had to turn up on one time.
Y'all got a dope relationship.
Yeah, I'm blessed. Mm-hmm. I'm really blessed when I think about our relationship and how close we can be. Because everybody don't have that. Like, I sit there and look at people and... people don't talk to their moms like that, and they don't talk to their siblings or reach out. And I'm like, I guess because just how I was raised, I don't take none of that shit for granted. Because people are so here today, gone tomorrow.
Oh yes.
And I think I learned that at a young age because my cousin Barry got hit by a drunk driver, and I was like really young, but I had just seen him probably like a couple days before, and so like everything kind of just hits at once when you like used to seeing someone and then you don't see them anymore, and it's like, and then my grandmother had passed away when I was like 8, stuff like that, and I would be with her like almost every day when I was smaller. So I think that it just resonates to just like not take people for granted, because I literally was like just with you and then you're not here. So that's just how I look at most of my relationships. And some of them I do get lax on because I'm human.
Yeah.
But I do try my best to at least try to reach and stay in contact with people.
I'm really bad with keeping constant communications. Even with the people like that I really love. Like my best friend. Yeah. I feel bad because I don't talk to her that much. But we both know what's up. We all got lives and everything. Right. But like, I mean...
Yeah, that's how I am with my best friend too. Well, with both of them. I think that's just the nature of our relationship. The older we get, everybody got shit going on. Mm-hmm. And also, you just get to a point where you just don't want to talk to nobody. You just want to be quiet for a moment. Just a little silence. That's not anything personal or anything like that. But when you're in a relationship and you do shit like that, you kind of got to give them a heads up, like what's going on, so that you're not leaving people in the dark. Because that's when people start to wonder off, and especially your overthinkers, like they be like, oh shit, he's dead, or he's locked up, he's in prison. And this nigga was asleep or some stupid shit. You like, the fuck you mean he was asleep, nigga? I was texting, I was calling you. You see me calling you, you won't pick up the motherfucking phone? Like, yeah, that's what you turn into. That's why you kind of just, even if it's short, you just gotta give that person like, yo, I'm just having a moment. I'm gonna hit you and I'm gonna hit you later. Cool. That way I know what's up, and I ain't sitting over here like, did I say something? Did I do something wrong? Damn, did he see that one post? I was just playing, that was a joke. Like, you start overanalyzing like everything that you do, and it's like, it ain't even, it's not that. But you have to learn how to communicate that though. Hit it too hard. Shit too hard, cuz.
Excuse me, what?
We got, America has PTSD. We don't even know it. Loud pops, anything. Somebody take off running, bitch, we gone. Everybody's taking off running. I ain't asking no questions. You better come on. Shit. Better bring your ass.
Not for real, though. Like, you just never know.
You don't. That's the scary part.
I don't like big crowds.
No. Makes me nervous. All that shit was cool when you was younger. That's because you was in school and there was always a whole bunch of motherfuckers around. Then you become an adult.
We used to go
and
to
you ain't getting close like that. How are those?
Fun.
I can't wait till my niece has one.
The whole time.
I think my niece is going to have one. I can't wait.
Yeah.
But damn, it's going to be in January. That's the whack part.
What's going to be inside?
Well, yeah, but I feel like it would be dope if her birthday was in like a warm month. I think it would be dope if it was like outside. Poor baby. I'm down with whatever. Just tell me where I need to be at, what I need to put on, all that shit. We gonna be down. Alright, we gonna get up out of here because I don't want to keep wasting airtime and shit like that because we just sitting over here high. And I'm like looking at the Sonic commercial like, that's amazing, but Sonic is trash. Ugh.
Yeah,
that's how
next
you
time
know
we
you
can talk about more dumb things we've done.
Hell yeah. We have part 2. Shit, fuck it. Learn from your mistakes. That's the moral of the whole episode. Learn from your motherfucking mistakes. And if you're in your 30s, don't be doing that stupid shit I just did. That's just dumb. It's time to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Get drunk. Get high in your own house. Don't go out nowhere and know your damn limits. Know your motherfucking limits, please. Like, don't test them too much. Just if you tell me, I don't see no end. Like, nah, nigga, there's an end. Just chill out, alright? You ain't gotta go all the way to the end to see us there. Like, nigga, it's right there. Trust me. Okay, plug your business one more time before we get out of here.
Okay. Yes, that's Chicana Nails. CHICANA_nails on Instagram. Follow me. Book your appointment. The link is on my bio. Thank you.
Yeah, hook it up. Get your nails together. Girl, anytime. You my dog. Thanks for pulling up.
I love you.
I love you too, girl. That's my dog. Y'all make sure y'all follow me everywhere. Thuggelina Jolie, Twitter, IG, Snap. I barely be on Snap. I'm gonna start. The filters, though, that's the only reason why I still got Snapchat. Them filters. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about no filter. I got a filter, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck what you talking about. Shit, I need that. But yeah, we gonna post this in probably 2 weeks, maybe at the end of the month, maybe be in September. We don't know. Whenever I feel like it, I like to keep one in the chamber for times like this, so I don't keep taking 2 months off. Gotta get back and keep being consistent with my content. But we are out of here.